Jeremiah 17, verse 9. The heart is deceitful above all things and desperately sick. Who can understand it? I can, but let me tell you something else. So then if you go to Mark 7, verse 21 to 23, it says, for it is within, out of a person's heart, that evil thoughts come: sexual immorality, theft, murder, adultery, greed, malice, deceit, lewdness, envy, slander, arrogance, and folly. All these things that are evil come from inside and defile a person. This is a spirit, bro. This is a spirit. And when you think about, it's even more negative characteristics that people can embody. And by embody, we actually take shape. So this is a spirit that comes into you. And it's like, it's a slow degradation of your consciousness, your conscious awareness. Now, the heart in the Bible is considered the seat of the mind, spirit, and the soul. So when your mind, spirit, and your soul becomes corrupt, you know that something is wrong. But the problem is you won't know it, because the more evil that you do, the more that you justify whatever your vice is that's negative, the harder it is to actually see it as such. The harder it is going to be for you to recognize that you're messing up. You won't even see error in your ways. You're going to start to place judgment upon others who are righteousness. This is true lostness, bro. And it's a slow possession. It's a series of justifications, yeses and nos. Yes to the devil, no to God. Yes to the low path, and no to the high path. And then you justify doing it repetitiously, and it becomes character, bro. And then it becomes something spiritual. Actions can create spiritual essence within us. Like literally, actions it don't just define your spirit, it creates it, bro. Your actions, these hands, chaos or destruction. What are you building, bro? What are you serving under the dominion of? You really got to ask yourself these questions. It's a lot of powerful scripture, just like it's a lot of scripture that ain't got no power. That's the reality. This is one of them that has power, though, because it's literally letting you know that there's a plethora of different types of spirits that operate within your heart. All you got to do is really ask yourself what's really in your heart. What is it in your heart to do naturally? You can figure out if you're good or evil. You can figure out if you're good or bad, right? If you found your path, or if you're still kind of lost and unsure, that's fine. But at least know why you are how you are, and know that you are what you are. You need to know it. A lot of people don't even know what they are, but they are living with this spirit. You got to be able to know that life is multifaceted. It's not just the flesh, bro. Ephesians, bro. It tells you this. Spiritual wickedness in high places, bro. In the heavens, bro. It's not just the flesh. It's a spiritual realm out there that your senses aren't dialed into the nines to recognize it. That's the reality. Just because you don't believe in something don't mean it's not real. I'm not pushing an agenda, and I'm not pushing nothing on y'all. I want y'all to really look at, yeah, it's a story. It's the greatest story ever told. It is a story. There's a lot of fictitious stuff in Bibles, but there's a lot of real. And when you really think about the premise, the concept of God, good and evil, and when you take a look around, and when you take a look around at the beginning of time, we've been warned and doing all this satanic worship and worshiping gods and things of this nature since the beginning of our inception. Why? There's a reason for that. And I just encourage people to get closer to whatever spirituality that makes them greater. Whatever it is, do it. Whatever religion that is for you. If it works for you and you get power from it and God is able to communicate with you, this is your path. You found it. Yay. It does not matter what you believe in. Just make it good. Make it God. I ain't crushing nobody's religions. If it makes you a better person and a better child of God, I say you found the path. All right, I'm out.